Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, Katrina Deng, how are you today?
I'm totally okay, thank God.
Okay, Katrina Deng, welcome to my channel.
Okay, hi everyone.
You know my channel.
I know, I've been subscribed.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay, Katrina Deng, today we are going to talk about literation. Do you know what is literation?
Literation basically is skills that contains speaking, writing, listening, and reading.
Oh, reading.
Yes.
So, do you like reading?
Of course I like reading.
If you like reading, so what kinds of book do you like for reading?
I like fiction books and I like science books.
Fiction books.
Yes.
Are you science class?
Yes, I am.
You are science class, but you like to read fiction books. Wow.
I know.
Why? Why do you like for reading of fiction books?
For me, it's built my imagination about things that maybe doesn't even exist, or things that I've never seen in my life. Just so for me, it's fun and make me excited about it.
Okay, if you like for reading fiction books, so do you like for reading Cinderella story?
I love reading all of princesses books and Disney's books. I love that.
Oh, and then do you like narrative text?
Yeah, kinda like it, but it's just not really fun for me.
So what is narrative text according to you?
A narrative text is basically a text that describes something.
Yes, to entertain the reader.
Yeah,
Or a fiction story.
Yes, it's basically a fiction, but
Uh-uh.
for me, narrative is just a text.
Yes.
But if it's a story, then it contains image that we can see, we can imagine by using image.
Yeah, if you like a fiction story, if you like a narrative text, so I think you know the story from Indonesia.
Yes, there are many stories from Indonesia.
Can you tell me?
It's just bawang putih and bawang merah.
Yes, and then
what is Timun Mas? I
yes,
guess Timun Mas
and then
Tangkuban Perahu. Candi Prambanan
temple.
Yeah, no, that story about what is called Roro Jonggrang, I guess.
Yes, Roro Jonggrang. Oh, it's very good.
Yeah, I know.
I think if we like for reading the story from Indonesia, I think it can build it can build the culture of our nation.
Yep, I know.
We should love the culture from our nation.
Yes,
Yes, do you agree?
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah. Okay. Next, do you like do you like for reading science books?
Yeah, I like reading science books because all of I've seen kind of much science books, and it just contains many image about things that I've never seen that actually unique for me. So I love to learn about that.
Okay, yeah, because you are science class, so certainly you like for reading science books.
I know.
Okay, and then if you like science books, so how do you feel?
About?
Yeah, if you like reading science books, so after reading, how do you feel?
Maybe it's just dumb, but I kind of feel like I've been more educated about that. I've been I'm being more educated by other person because I read science books and not everyone does. So for me, yeah, it makes me more smarter, I guess.
Oh yes, you are smart student.
Thank you.
Okay, next. Do you agree with my opinion?
Yeah. What?
There are so many students who are lazy for reading some books.
I know. Yeah, I agree about that.
Okay, why?
It's a sad fact, but based on my experience, some books just be kind of boring to be read. So because they just contains literally a text, letters, words, a bunch of words, but there's no pictures that you can by even just a single bit picture, it can make us imagine more about it, so that it will be more fun. It will be more interesting for us students to read about that.
Okay, because the story of the books are not interested for the student for reading, so it causes the student to be lazy for reading those books.
Yes,
So what should what should a school do to make the student to be more interested for the reading books?
To improve their readings, excite. For me, it's just we must prepare books that have the cover have colorful books and interesting pictures and pictures about the things that we will read, and maybe by that students will be more curious, will be more excited to read that.
So the school must buy many books.
Yes.
And the books must be colorful.
Yes.
And the story of the books must be more interested for the student for reading.
Yes.
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
right. Okay. Okay, Katrina and Deng. So, what do you think about the skills of literation in Indonesia?
It's a sad fact that I've read that Indonesia has Indonesia on the 62 out of 70 level. So that's just upsetting, and for me it's, I don't know, I'm not surprised that, because there are many people in Indonesia that like that. So but knowing that it's 62 in general, so I'm just kinda wow, how dumb we are. So for me it's sad fact that Indonesia has low literations.
So, what should the government do to improve the skills of literation of the student to be better?
I think by government have money to give books to the students. Just give every students a book every week, so that they will be excited to read that. Even if it's just a book that not really interesting, but if the government want to give every students a book every week, then maybe students will build a habit to read from that. Yeah, I guess it.
Okay, I agree with you. Okay, Katrina, then if you are talking about the literation, so not only talking about speaking, reading, writing, and listening, but also if we are talking about literation, so we can talk about the digital literation. So do you know about the digital literation?
For me, digital literation is where we do our literation skills, but from not social media, but technology, by smartphone, laptop, or tab, something like that.
Oh, so according to you, if we are talking about the digital literation, so we want to talk about the computer,
Yes.
internet,
Yeah.
or maybe smartphone.
Yes.
So as the student, as the student,
Yes.
so you are a student.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what is the what are the benefits of digital literation for the student?
For the benefits, I think it's less money, because from internet we don't have to buy things, so that we just can save more money from out of buying books, and of course it will become more useful, because from internet there are many things to learn, there are many knowledge we can absorb from internet. So that's the specific things.
Okay, if we are talking about the digital literacy, so I think we want to talk about online learning.
Yes.
Do you know online learning?
Basically, learning that do from house to house. That so students use their phone to learn something from their teachers.
So, what are the positive and negative effect of on the learning for the student?
The positive is we can still learn, we can still study, even if it's just we are from home. When we were in COVID era, we can go to school, so there are technologies so that we can still learn, even if we are from our houses. But the negative is for me, because there are no people that gonna be watching over us, so we're just gonna do whatever we want to do. We can open social media, we can open mobile games, even if it's even if it's in our study times. We can, because we can just play, because no one gonna watching over us.
So is it good for the student or not?
It's 50-50. There
50-50.
there are things that good, but there are things that not good for us.
So what should do the teachers do to make online to be more interested for the student? To make a student to be more active in online learning.
Actually, by making their learning be more fun, be more exciting, and for the students, like, or maybe make it more interactive for students. But teachers always use PowerPoints, right? So
Yes.
the teachers could make the PowerPoints more exciting, more like adding some things that make it look cool and make it look that students will be more curious about it, want to learn about it. So how they make the learning is more fun for the students.
Okay. And then what do you think about my learning?
It's good. It's very useful for our skills. It's very, not like every teacher. So it's just a new experience for me.
Because when I teach my student, I use problem-based learning.
Yes.
So I want my student to find a solution for the problem. So not only studying English, but also the student must study how to find some solution for the problem.
Yeah.
So I want the student to do the research, I want the student to do observation, I want the student to do interview. So Katrina, Deng, what should the student do to find the solution for the problem in daily life?
Of course, we can always learn things from things that we have done before, or if we can't solve it, there are adults that can help us, so we can just ask them to help us. But if we can do it alone, that will be more useful for us. But the way to solve it is learn from things that are in internet, or we can learn also from our adults in surrounding us.
In my opinion, if a student study about something, so student must know about the reason why the student want to study those objects or those subjects, those materials. So if you want to study something, for example, if you want to study English, so what is the reason why do you want to study English?
My reason to study English, because I have a dream where I want to go to other countries, to travel other countries, and because English is our international language, so we must learn about that language so that we can adapt in other countries.
So what do you think to make the student to be more active, to be more interested for studying English? Not only reading, not only listening, not only speaking, but also the student will be more confident to speak English. So what is the way? What is the best way for teaching the student to speak English?
Okay, I know. everyone just have different skills on their English, so on their English level. So for them to have the confidence to speak, they must be, they must really prepared to say something. So after they're saying something, we don't judge them. We must, be proud of them for taking a single little steps. So from that, they're just gonna be more confident to speak in English. So from that, they will learn many things from that.
Okay, what do you think about studying English by using singing?
I love sing and I love studying by using sing. So I think it's a very good idea to learn.
Why?
Because I think everyone will love sing. So if we just use songs, we use sings to learn things, then maybe it will be more exciting for us to do that. So yeah, I guess it's a very good things to do when we're gonna learn things.
Yes, I agree with you. If we study English by singing, so we can study not only speaking but also studying about vocabulary mastery,
Yeah.
studying about the pronunciation. Yeah, so I agree with you. Singing is the best way for a student to study English, especially for speaking.
Yes.
Okay, Katrina Deng. If we are talking about English, so I think we want to talk about the function of English. So, what do you think about English skill for supporting our job?
English is the main thing we have to master to have a good job. Every good job must contains the skills of using English as their second language. So for that, people must learn about English so that they will be enter the good job, a good university, a good college, good school. So yeah, English is the main thing we must learn.
Okay, good idea. I agree with you. Okay, Katrina, then please give advice for your friend or for the students to improve our skills of literation.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna face the camera. So for all of my friends out there, literation is very important for us because it's gonna build our future. It's gonna be so important in our future. So from that, we must learn to do the literation. Literation is reading, speaking, listening, and writing things. It's just simple little things to do. So we can start by using the everything's surrounding us so that we can learn to be more literate.
Okay, thanks a lot, Katrina Deng.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
Also.
see you next time.
Thank
Okay,
you.
assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.